Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, when we left off, we had just taken a nearby castle. I think it was Warband Castle in actual fact, because we now have a slight issue. We currently have a siege going on. Yes, they are attempting to retaliate against us, and by they I mean the Empire, of course, because, speaking of factions, the Kingdom of Sarleon has been eliminated from the game, and a number of lords and vassals, I was about to say vords, because vassals and lords together makes vords, or lassals, oh, well, whatever you want. I actually think we should call them lassals now, actually. I think lassals is probably a good idea. So, yes, a number of lassals actually did join the Ravenstern, which I have to say is very weird indeed, because, I mean, why would you join a faction that has no fiefs whatsoever? Well, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Well, just the lord and ruler of the tea time troublemakers. Not entirely sure what's going on with that, but okay. And one of them did join the Empire, so we're going to be facing a slightly stronger Empire, but the main problem that I'm having right now is the Ravenstern, of course. As we mentioned in the previous episode, the Ravenstern has a wide array of strength and territory, which we are going to have to deal with, but as you can probably tell, I have waited for some time. I'm actually unsure. Oh, we waited only for 5 days. Well, I was hoping that it was ready, but Warband Castle calls to us, as you can see there. Yes, Warband Castle was the one we took in the previous episode as well. But I still have our Lemonites and Milk Sergeants at the ready, so hopefully we'll be able to get in there. And I'm actually finding it a little bit strange here. We are only gaining 11 recruits every single week, and I gotta say, I'm actually unsure how to improve that even further. I mean, obviously, I think honor has a thing to do with it. I think honor does. Well, does it? I think that's actually just our prestige in actual fact. But what can actually improve it? Well, I think if we were to build shrines in our villages, then I think that would probably improve it, because we really do need to start attracting more recruits to our prospective knighthood order. And I also do need to find some qualis gems, because I feel like maybe that would mean that we will be able to then use the qualis gems to create additional custom knighthood orders in various other towns. Like, for example, I don't know whether I really want to dismantle the, the Rangers of the Clarion Call. I believe that is who is at Laria. Don't really want to dismantle them, but I could go to Marlians, could go to... Oh, wow, we actually don't even have any other towns nearer. But, yeah, Marlians, I think, is probably going to be the place where we will maybe make the custom knighthood order, because it is close by. But there is, I think, a knighthood order there as well. I think it's a Sarleon-based knighthood order, which is somewhat unique to them. So maybe we'll just leave it there, but... yeah, we're never going to use it, are we? But let's move in to help the Noldor right now, because, well, why not? I mean, it's always nice to have the Noldor on our side, and, well, we may as well take advantage of the situation. Yes, exactly. So how many tea and biscuit saviors do we have? I think it's just Anson, actually. Yes, we only have Anson there, so I guess we're going to need to see what happens later on, and see if we can actually promote our tea and biscuit saviors, make them supreme, and maybe we'll get a little bit of, well, shall we say, better quality tea and biscuits? Maybe? Maybe that's what's going to happen, yes. Upgrade our tea and biscuits. It's probably going to take about 300 days for that to happen, though, so, yes, I mean, we have to make it so incredibly difficult to level up our tea and biscuits, don't we? I think you can tell that I'm, of course, talking about the various upgrade times that are featured in the mod, but yes, I gotta say that at least you can modify them. And there is actually a thread on the Taleworlds forums for you to be able to change the knighthood order times, so yeah, I'm sure if you just Google that, you can probably find that no problem at all. So yes, for those of you asking, that is what you do. You Google custom knighthood order times or something along those lines, and then you'll be able to find it no problem. Oh my, that is not good. We are getting a huge amount of cavalry heading on in here, but thankfully enough, our cavalry has charged in first, they do have a wide variety of Shadow Legion Centurions, which I have to say are dying very quickly. I have to say that that's actually very strange. I have actually no idea how that is happening, because even though we have a wide assortment of very, very good cavalry units, I would not say that the Shadow Legion Centurions are anything to be, well, just saying, oh, you're just going to die very easily. No, I don't think they are. I think they are very good units, but it's actually really strange how they are dying very easily to us, but yeah, I actually have no idea what's going on there. Consider, well, I suppose we do have a huge amount of Cobra Warriors, but Cobra Warriors in general are actually not very good. So it's actually quite impressive. Ooh, yes, you are, of course, wanting to take us out here, you Empire Armored Crossbowmen. Come on. Let's try and take him out. If we can. If we can. Come on, yes, take out all of them. Maybe I can take out this guy as well. Oh, no, I'm being shot in the back. Of course. Of course I'm being shot in the back. Ooh, these two are focusing me, unfortunately. There we are. Yes, there we go. That's what we like to see. We did take some grievous damage there. We actually took a lot of head damage there, too. But thankfully, we are now going to thrust deep into them, and they will perish before us. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get any thrusting attacks while I'm on a horse. Not entirely sure how I'm able to do that. Oh, there we go. There we are. Usually, I'm pretty terrible with the thrusting attacks while on a horse, unless I'm using some sort of larger weapon. I mean, I need a longer and larger weapon to do that, because, well, thrusting attacks, you just need something that has the reach, and, you know, being able to penetrate anyone that comes across you. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. But, I'm going to order my troops to attack these 16 because, we did lose a pilgrim. That is highly disturbing. But we, as we know, are going to be retrieving many pilgrims in the future because they just perpetuate themselves. They are everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere, so we really don't have to worry about pilgrims turning up every now and again, because Tea and Biscuit Saviors, I mean, they just clone themselves over and over. So, let's have a look. Yeah, we're just going to let this guy go. Gaining honor is always a priority, at least for now. And I actually don't know why I'm taking these prisoners. I suppose it's always a good idea to do so, just in case you need some sort of nest egg or something along those lines. So, let's have a look here. What do we need to do? Let's level up our Cobra Warriors. I was about to say Crowbar Warriors. I'm actually unsure why that is, but I suppose it's just my own deficiency when it comes to saying Cobra. Yes, Cobra. So I'm going to say Crowbar Warriors now. I might as well just call them Gordon Freemans or something, but yes, that would probably be a good idea. It's the same thing with, what is it? Crossbow. Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, that's a little bit weird, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe I should just say, what is it, Crossbro? Yeah, Crossbro proficiency. That sounds like a good plan as well. Fantastic. So, Sir Jocelyn, you need to level up. So, what are we going to get you? Yeah, that's the thing. I actually have no idea. I have no idea. He could actually make a really good vassal because he has technically 6 in leadership if we actually decide to give him the additional leadership point, because what else can he level up that is actually useful? Not really much. I mean, engineering, yeah, okay, he can be a backup engineer, but it's kind of pointless, isn't it? So I think we probably want to go for... see, that's the thing. Charisma by itself does literally nothing. I mean, it improves his party size limit if he is ever going to be a vassal by 2, which is literally nothing. I mean, that is just terrible. And intelligence, that gives us an additional skill point, which what does that do? What does that do? We have, we could actually give him an additional point in tactics, which would mean that he has a bit of a battle advantage against anyone that fights him. So I guess we'll just do that. Why not? I mean, it might be a waste, but as far as I'm aware, that is the most useful thing apart from leveling something from 0 to 1, and I didn't really want to do that. So I think that's fine. I think that is fine. So let's take a look here. Wolven Castle. Lord Dion, you will be dealt with post-haste. Or not. Or not. He is just going to run away, isn't he? Okay, so I think we have a clear purpose right now. And the clearest purpose that I can see is either to go for Caradon Castle. I know I've said that that is a very, very difficult thing to do, because Caradon Castle, that is very, very close to the Fjordsvein. It is actually behind enemy lines if the Fjordsvein declare war against us. So there's the main problem with Kelradan Castle, because I just don't want to be behind enemy lines. Also, we could scout out Sarlian right now. I think that might actually be a good idea, because we are quite close to it, so why not? And the Seneschal of Falcondark Castle is asking for our attention. That is never going to happen, we all know that. We all know that I'm just going to forget about it, and he's just going to be tapping his foot and saying, oh, where is that Berthold? I can't believe that he's making me wait. The Lord and Savior of our faction can't believe that he would decide to keep me waiting. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that is exactly it. It's actually really quite funny how they actually treat you, even if you are the king of a faction. They're just like, oh, you have to obey me, even though you technically should be ordering me around. But no. Apparently the Seneschals take it upon themselves to, yes, be very lordly, even though they should really not, but I guess that's just how it is. So let's actually take a look at Sarlian here. I have a feeling they're going to have, actually not many. Wow, I actually thought they were going to have over 1,000 units, because Ethos definitely is something that we want to be very careful of, but Sarlian, not actually much. So it's either we take Savador Castle or Kelradan. I was going to say Savador Castle is the other option, I suppose. So maybe that would be an idea. It has already been 2 days since I checked for our helm. So maybe we'll be able to get our helm in this episode. That would actually be rather nice. We are getting a lot of our villages raided right now. I would actually rather appreciate a peace agreement with the Empire, but it's unlikely that's going to happen, is it? I mean, they seem to think that we are the weakest faction. And that is actually wrong, because the Deshar are actually the weakest faction right now. We actually have a pretty sizable territory. May I go so far as to say that maybe we have the largest territory? I think we might. But as you see, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 towns, the Fjordsvein, and how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We actually have 7, so that's actually pretty good. So we are technically the largest faction if you go by towns. So let's have a look. 409. Ouch. Oh my. I do not want to take Savador Castle. I think I've just made my mind up about that. Because, really? They have 33 Empire Armored Crossbowmen. I really do not want my Lemon Knights going in against that. I mean, that is just ludicrous. I really do not want to go against that. But maybe Kelradan Castle will be a little more favorable, so let's take a look at that. Also, it's near Sarlian, so if we do decide to go against Sarlian, then maybe that would be an idea. Okay, so they have slightly more Empire Armored Crossbowmen, but they have many, many less Empire Crossbowmen, regular Crossbowmen. So that's actually pretty good, because the Savador Castle had 89, I believe, 89 crossbowmen, so this is going to be a lot easier if it is not a siege tower. If it's a siege tower, then I think we're going to have... Oh my, okay, it is a siege tower, but we're going to do it anyway, because why not? Also, I believe that if I am able to, I am going to be leveling Berthild's engineering, because that would actually make a huge difference. Oh no. Oh, there we go. The Order Blacksmith sends a message that your armor is ready. But what I was actually saying oh no about is that Marius Imperator has employed the Free Company, so they're probably going to be pretty difficult to deal with, I'd say. Yes, but as I was saying also, we probably want to get a little bit more in engineering skill with Berthild if we can, because that is going to mean that the siege towers will reduce in its time, because we are adding to the party skill by our own skill. As far as I'm aware, that is how it works. I mean, one of you mentioned that. So hopefully that's how it works. But for now, we have an assault to complete. And the renown value for this battle is 46. So I think you can tell that this is going to be painful, because any renown value that is higher than 30, usually you are going to be taking a huge amount of casualties. So let's hope that our crossbowmen actually obey my decision-making skills here. Because as far as I'm aware, they are hopefully going to obey me this time, because before they just ran off to the side of the map. That was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. Not particularly, but this particular castle does not have a moat, so we should be absolutely fine. Just has a little hill here, and we have actually not lost anyone. Oh, no, no, don't let me say that. No, do not let me say that. I did not say anything. Nope, there was just silence. There was just silence where I said absolutely nothing there. Yes, great. Okay, so as I was saying, we have not lost anyone. Yes, I just walked right into that. The monk has been taken out. Oh no, who will solve all the mysteries now? Who will solve all the mysteries? Mr. Monk. Why did I say Dr. Monk? Mr. Monk. Ah, oh my goodness, can't believe that. But yes, we are going to be losing a couple of TM Biscuit saviors here, but thankfully one of the pilgrims did survive. As you can see, this is, I think, one of them. Oh my, that is painful. Let me just lower my shield. Ooh, that went right into the eye. That was very, very painful indeed. So, as you can see, I've put my cavalry a little bit closer, mainly because I wanted our thrown weapon specialists to actually deal some damage here, but I don't know whether it's worth it. I really don't know whether it's worth it, because we are losing quite a few crowbar warriors, Gordon Freemans of this world, and we really don't want to lose them, do we? Because who will solve the Half-Life crisis? Really? Who will solve it? I have no idea, but yes, we can only hope that they will pick up the gravity gun and destroy those. It's been a while. Who are the enemies? The Combine. Yes, that's it. The Combine. It's been a while since I've actually played that. I remember playing Half-Life 2 on the Xbox, in actual fact, which was actually a really strange choice, at least for me. But yes, it was actually really a very, very good game. But of course, then I went back to it years later on the PC, and I was like, oh no, I can't play this, because I got lost. I literally got lost when I was on the hoverboat in the sewers. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I would actually get lost there, but apparently me talking about Half-Life has actually given me a full life bar, should we say, full life bar, to go into this castle siege with. So that's the reason why I'm talking about it. It was excellent. Absolutely excellent. So, oh, yes, taking a little bit of damage from these guys over here. Hopefully Are you serious? How was he able to get that? How was he able to shoot me? That was very impressive, but I am going to retreat a little bit here because they are receiving reinforcements from this direction. Let's see if I can get a little bit sneaky here. Thrusting attack. Ah, of course he would block it. Of course he would. These guys must go down. Knights of the Lion. They cannot be allowed to live, to survive. Come on now, take him out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's an Empire Immortal, thank you very much. Yeah, take out that Knight of the Lion, if I can. Yes, there we are. Okay, so we are taking a lot of damage unnecessarily, in actual fact. Oh, that's terrible. But at least we have our crossbowmen inside now, so they're actually able to deal some good damage at range. This is actually one of those castle layouts which I am very skeptical about, because they are very, very good for the defenders. They split up the offending force very, very nicely, and that enables the defenders to actually pick them off very well. But, well, let's just see if I can actually do the same by eliminating many of the reinforcements coming in right now. Come on. Yes. Come on now. Yes, there we are. Excellent. Now we are losing Lemon Knights, which I have to say is incredibly disappointing. I really did not want to lose anymore. Okay, no. Oh my, that was very, very close. Okay, come on now. Yes, I hit him. And I hit him. Oh, I actually killed him. Can you believe it? I can't, in actual fact. Oh my. Okay, come on. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Shoot your bolts. You want to shoot your bolts at me? Okay, I am distracting them. I am actually distracting them, which is good. I am about to die, however. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, we hit him. Ah, he moved. Oh, we actually killed someone, and we advanced to level 44, which I have to say is amazing. I never thought I would actually reach level 44. So our shield is now dead. So we are probably going to be next. Oh, no. Ah, he got me with 2 damage. He really got me with 2 damage. That is, absolutely terrible. I should have talked about head crabs or something. I mean, really. Should have definitely talked about head crabs or the Combine or something like that, and then we would have survived. Yes, that probably would have been the case. Okay, well, we have already eliminated 235 of the enemy's units, and no doubt there are going to be many more, but for now, I'm going to cut away here because, well, it's going to take a while for our units to actually get by this bottleneck, and, wow, there's actually a lot of heavy infantry right here, so I may, in fact, end up retreating, because I don't want to lose too many Lemonites either, do I? Alright, so we are actually starting to get a little bit of progress in here, mainly because our milk sergeants are actually starting to make a difference to the war effort here, and the Lemonites have, of course, also made a huge difference. But for the most part, the milk sergeants have been carrying this entire siege on their backs, and I gotta say, that's actually pretty impressive, because I really would not have thought that they would be very proficient in melee combat, but as we know, their melee proficiencies are actually better, I think they're actually better than their crossbow proficiency. So yeah, that's actually pretty nice, I gotta say. That is pretty nice. So yeah, some of them are still running around with crossbows. I'm actually, see, that's the thing. Maybe I should not have made the milk sergeants into ranged units, and maybe I should have just made them into additional cavalry or something, because if I made them into additional cavalry, we would destroy every single field battle. And if they had the same sort of proficiencies as a regular infantry unit, then they would still be just as effective in sieges as well. So maybe at some point we are going to change them from using crossbows, but I'm actually unsure whether that will help us in any way. But there it is, there is a victory, 46 renown, and this is where I complain about something. Now, I don't know whether you notice, but every single time... Oh, look at that! Oh my, that is very spreadsheet, isn't it? That is very spreadsheet. Can't say I like that too much, but look at that. 26 Lemon Knights, 26 Cobra Warriors, 10 killed, 16 wounded. Both. No idea, okay? So what is that? That is very spreadsheet. I mean... How can you even fathom that? Because Lemon Knights, in theory, are maybe 3 times as strong as Cobra Warriors, but yet exactly the same were lost, and exactly the same were killed, and exactly the same were wounded. So, what's going on with that? What is going on with that? That is, oh, I just can't believe that. That is amazing. That is amazingly coincidental, or it is amazingly gamey, I suppose you could say. But there it is. We did defeat it. Oh, we do need to go into the castle. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, come on now. Let's raise our shield. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. There we are. Now, don't get hit, thank you very much. He's attempting to use his reach to his advantage, but I will not allow it, thank you. And we also have a D's back there. If we had actually failed, he probably would have been completely fine and done the job. So, yes, we're just going to be letting this guy go, thank you very much, and we're going to be taking as many of these guys as we can get. There we are. Okay, some heretic minions, I suppose, are absolutely fine. Can we actually get all of these? Maybe I should get all of those. Mercenary armsmen, they do level up into something actually very good, don't they? I think they do. I think they level up into these mercenary swordsmen. Yes, they do. So I think that's actually fine. I think we'll go with that. And we'll take some additional prisoners as well. I think that seems fine too. And, ooh, various loot. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to be selling all of that. Thank you. And there it is. Okay, so, an additional castle. Well, who are we going to give it to? Well, I think it's probably about time that we give Sigismund something else, because I don't think we're going to be getting a town anytime soon. So let's give that to Sigismund, and everyone is in very high spirits. I like that quite a bit. And there we have it. It is now also garrisoned with some Fyrdsvane units. That's nice to see. So, without further ado, that will be it for this episode, and so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.